Watch this video if, like me, you were tired of your phone sliding off your car seat, or you just wanted to see the screen and access it with one hand. I'm going to show you how to install this MagSafe phone holder that's also a wireless fast charger, and also give you a tip on how to ensure that you're getting the best charging capability from it. Let's see how it's done. Right then, so what's in the box? Well, let's go through it. You've got a small instruction card there, and if you scan the QR code, that'll take you to an installation video. You've got a more in-depth instruction manual there with all the specs and everything in it as well. This is really interesting. If you haven't already got a MagSafe phone or a MagSafe compatible phone, such as an iPhone, I've got an S24 Ultra that's got a MagSafe case on it, so that'll be fine. But if I didn't, if I had a Huawei or something like that that wasn't MagSafe, you simply use these cleaning and drying pads, adhere this self-adhesive ring to the back of the phone or the case, and that will then turn it into MagSafe, which obviously then will stick to the pad. So pop that to one side. Ubiquitous USB-C charging cable, as you can see there, USB-C. And then two mounts. This is the first one, which is for attaching it to the air vent grill. So that's probably the one that I'm going to be using. And this one is an interesting one. If you can't attach it to the grill, or if you want it on top of the dashboard, then this is exactly what you use for that. Right, and last but not least is the charging pad, which connects to either one of these. There's a fair bit of weight to it. Obviously that's got the charging coil in it. Right, let's see it in action. All right, so nice and easy. Let's go through the setup. After I've done the setup, we'll just go through the charging and the specs, things like that. So I'm not going to use this one. However, if I was, this is how it would be used. You can see how the mount on top just moves round. But what you do is remove the 3M sticky pads there, and you literally just stick it onto the top, wherever you want, just like that. That'll stay in place, and then the phone mount that you get with it, which is this. Oh, I tell a lie. It's already got it on. So that just slips onto there, and you've got your charging MagSafe holder there. Right, we're not using that. What we are going to use is this. They're really, really simple to use. So if you see this hook here, if I turn this round, the hook extends, and you can see it there, just extending. When you think you've got it far enough, on your grills there, you just pop it in. That's not far enough. Pop it in until it locks over the back like that, and then tighten it back up. And when you tighten it, it's not going anywhere. You can see that. That's absolutely solid. So the only movement is actually on the vent itself. Then the next thing you get is the actual magnetic mount itself, or charging mount. Off the back, remove that. When that's off, just hold it over there, and then get that and push it on. And when it's in place, turn it to where you think you want it, which is probably like that, and then tighten the back up. Right, that is probably the angle that I want it at. Now we'll get the phone, which is a Samsung S24 Ultra with a MagSafe case on it. So we know that the Samsung S24 isn't a MagSafe phone. However, this case from Torras, it changes it into a MagSafe case, and we should just be able to pop it on like that, and it's not going anywhere to pull it off. Pop it on, nice and simple. Right, let's get the charging equipment on there. Right, now with this charging cable, obviously it's got a general purpose USB connector there, and I could put it into the USB port down there, but I've got a couple of extra things already filling up those two USB ports. We'll just put it into a port for the time being, but I am going to find an additional charging socket. So remove that, pop that in. Right, let's take it off and pop it back on, and there we go, it's charging. Now that's going to be a relatively slow charge. So what I'm going to do is, before we finish off, I'm going to get hopefully a better charging socket for that. Right, won't be a minute. And to get the fast charging, this is what I've bought. So it's another one from Lisen. As you can see, there's a normal USB and a USB-C connector on there. And what this will do is, through the wireless charging, it will give it a fast charge. Although if I connect it direct to the phone, and because you get more power going through that way, it does super fast charge on the Samsung. And for under £6, not only do you get the cable and the cigarette lighter adapter, you even get a cable tie just to tidy things up as well. Right, so we'll see the difference that it makes using that Lisen adapter there when we put it on charge. So currently we've got 9 volts coming in. It's running at about 0.024 amps and it's outputting no voltage at the moment. No wattage at the moment. So we'll get the S24 Ultra. I'll just turn that off and we'll pop it on and we'll see what happens. Right, so the ampage has gone up to 0.48, 0.6, and you can see the wattage has now gone up to around about 6 watts. And what that's doing is that's giving us a fast charge. So if I just turn that around, so on the wireless charging there, we're at 1 hour and 41. If I take out the USB and pop it in the bottom of the phone, you'll see that will go up to a lot faster. Yeah, so we're on super fast charging now, down to 49 minutes. So there is definitely a difference with wireless charging and direct charging. If you want to charge faster, just make sure you've got the right adapter to actually do that. Right, so as you can see, very stable. The only thing that's holding that on is that magnetic plate on the MagSafe case for the S24 Ultra. So we're going over bumps, it's not falling off. A little bit further down, when I turn into a road, it does get bumpy. So if it's going to fail anywhere, that's where it's going to fail. But the main thing is, apart from the fact that it charges, because you don't really need a phone to be charging in the car unless you've got no charge in it or you're on an extremely long journey. You should always have enough charge in your phone to do you. But it's nice that it's charging, it's always there as a backup. The main thing is I'm not having to plug it in and unplug it every time. You just pop it on and it starts charging. Right, we're going to turn in, nice and bumpy. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, there we go. And it didn't go anywhere, which is exactly what I got it for. So now I can access the screen. It's all within easy reach. Depending what car you've got, depends whereabouts you're going to have it, but that's within easy reach. It's charging, absolutely perfect. Can't knock that. So that's it. For under £19, I've now got a MagSafe phone holder for the car. Not only is it a phone holder for the car, it's a charging phone holder for the car. You've seen the 2 mounts that it comes with. The one that I'm using now, which is for the grille, and the self-adhesive one, which is for the dashboard. So no matter where you want to fit it, you shouldn't have a problem with this. It's really good that it comes with those 2 fittings. The charging capability of it, the input's anywhere from 5 volt 2 amp, 9 volt 2 amp, or 12 volt 1.5 amp. The actual output is 5 watt, 7.5 watt, 10 watt and 15 watt. And in addition to that, if you don't have a MagSafe case or a MagSafe phone, you've got that self-adhesive ring which will convert it into MagSafe so you can use it.